Is there a tip or a best practice that can help us through our data synchronization project? This question came up on our last educational session. We thought it was an important question that perhaps a lot of people are struggling with. So we thought we would have some discussion today on this subject. Data synchronization is really considered the first step in any next-gen 911 transition project. And your QA, QC of that data can be affected by a number of factors. Two factors that can affect your project is software and GIS data format. On the software side, this project, you're going to be doing a lot of repeated processes. So you want to make sure that the GIS software that you are using can accommodate those processes. You're going to be testing, you're going to be reviewing your errors, you're going to be correcting errors, and then you're going to be retesting. Any software you find should help you streamline those processes. The next item is the GIS data format. GeoComm recommends that you really start with accurate GIS data before you move on to the synchronization with your MSAG. So to do that, you really need to look at your data layers independently before you start looking at how they work with other databases. The most common error we have found relates to street names. They can be inconsistent spelling of street names. You can have inconsistency in your data designators or in your directionals. That can all cause fallout when you start doing data synchronization. The other thing you want to look at is you want to look at other attributes relating to your addressing. So in your road center line, it would be, do you have overlapping ranges? Do you have gaps in your ranges? Do you have parity issues? In your address point layer, do you have duplicate addresses? All of those types of GIS errors or issues will show up or could show up within your data synchronization testing as fallout. The last thing we want to talk about is communication, because communication is really key to make sure everybody is on the same page. You need to understand, how did these errors occur in the first place when you start looking at this fallout? Was it an issue with information that was added in the MSAG or issues that were in the GIS database? You need to involve other departments in the error resolution process. And more importantly, you need to develop shared, repeatable workflows that can minimize the recurrence of these errors that you've just worked so hard on correcting. We hope that these tips will help you as you work through this complex process. Thank you.